addictions, we think of alcohol or drugs, but rarely is caffeine mentioned. The truth is, the morning cup of coffee or shot of 5-hour energy that gets us going, or keeps us going, has the same effects as a buzz from a beer, the calming effect of a cigarette, or the high feeling you get from smoking a joint. The fact is, caffeine causes problems just like getting drunk or getting high, according to myaddiction.com in the education section. Based on my research and my previous excessive use of caffeine, I present my information as creditable. Like anything in this world, caffeine can be abused, and like almost every substance that fulfills a need, it is abused. During the minutes that follow, I will try and convince you how caffeine affects our lives, by explaining what exactly caffeine is, by showing how the substance is abused, and by showing the negative and positive effects that it has on our lives. Have you ever wanted to know exactly what caffeine is and where it comes from? Well, I have, so I did some research that shows that caffeine can be found in many different substances, such as coffee, tea, sodas, nuts, and even in medicine. Caffeine is the common name for 1, 3, and 7-trimethylxanthine. Also, this is the most commonly used psychoactive drug in the world, being consumed by 80% of the world's population on a daily basis, according to www.medicinenet.com. When caffeine is refined into its purest form, it becomes a bitter white powder. There is no question that caffeine is abused. It is just getting you to see how it is abused. Personally, for me, caffeine gets abused when it comes down to the end of the semester, when I'm trying to get all my last minute papers and projects done, trying to study for exams, and I'm running off a little to no sleep. I will go down a Red Bull or have a couple of 5-hour energy shots. I'll pretty much do anything I can to stay awake. Ultimately, we use caffeine to try and stay awake or aware or keep ourselves awake. But the problem is not in using it to do this. It is in the habitual use that we have our problem. Every time we are feeling sluggish or tired, we pop open a Red Bull or a Monster energy drink. Every morning we brew coffee or stop by the local coffee shop to get our morning fix. Caffeine is not the problem. The problem is that we rely on caffeine to keep us moving. Without a doubt, caffeine is one of the top consumed products on the planet. So what effects does this have on us? You start with the obvious problems of caffeine, such as the crash that you get from it, the fact that you can get headaches from caffeine, and that caffeine ultimately results in sleep deprivation. According to MedicineNet.com, it also has much more serious consequences, like bone loss. Studies show that postmenopausal women who consume more than 300 milligrams of caffeine a day are more prone to losing bone mass in their spine than those who do not. Caffeine also has been proven to cause anxiety problems in young people, according to goforyourlife.gov. Although caffeine has negative effects on people, it also has some pretty positive effects. For instance, it has been proven to help prevent heart disease in elderly people. Caffeine is also used in many weight loss drugs. We should limit or eliminate our caffeine intake. Caffeine is abused on a daily basis, but like most substances, if it is not made an idle in life, it is not bad for you. In fact, it can be good for you. This can be seen as true if you know where the product is originated from, know how you shouldn't abuse it, and make sure that you are not falling prey to the negative effects, but rather the positive ones. Do not allow caffeine to become your crutch in life, because it will fail you.